Hello, this video is a book review of this book. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's Consciousness, Confessions of a Romantic Reductionist by Christoph Koch. It was a good book by Christoph Koch. He's a neurologist, so, he's going to be a reductionist in that case, because he thinks everything can be reduced to our biology. All aspects of philosophy of mind can be reduced to biology. He's also a panpsychist. Panpsychism is a position that I'm still trying to understand. I'm new to it. But I guess David Chalmers is a panpsychist. So there are some philosophers, not just biologists, neurologists, who are panpsychists. I guess panpsychism is the position that consciousness exists in all things to a latent degree, in stuff. I think the book was really good, but the book did have some problems to it. It didn't explain, I'm not sure how it explains qualia, or the subjective feeling of experience. So, Koch, he's a reductionist, so he thinks, it can be explained through sort of science and objective matters. I'm not sure that the philosophy of our mind can be explained completely through science and objective matters. Koch also has a couple chapters, one on the unconscious and another on how people free will and making choices. I think they were both good because they both point out sort of the illusion of free will and the illusion of people of our conscious behavior controlling us. There's a lot of unconscious forces that control us. He talks about zombie agents. I think it's in chapter 6 here. So zombie agents are really similar to something. I'm reading this other book by, if you guys can see it, about Heidegger, that Heidegger talks about, called, there's two things he talks about in his ontology. He talks about ready at hand and present at hand. And so ready at hand is kind of this pragmatic conception of our ontology in the world. And zombie agents is interesting, but for Koch, it's like it ends up being really similar to sort of like what Heidegger talks about in ready at hand. And so Koch thinks what he's doing is something kind of, more new, but a good phenomenologist had already discovered this, So, yeah. So a good philosopher or a good phenomenologist will already have known about things like zombie agents in the brain and stuff like that. The last chapter is about in the book Consciousness, Confessions of a Romantic Reductionist, was also very good. It was very poetic and sort of sad, but it was a good book, a good last chapter. Anyways, I would recommend anybody who's interested in the book and reading the book. Also reading the Heidegger book is quite good. I think I'm going to try to read a science fiction book next, and maybe I'll do a review on that after I'm done with those books. But anyways, thank you for listening, and have a good day.